Light us up for the intro.
Yeah, it was lit.
Hey,
Hey,
it was like how we be, like how they be doing sitcoms and stuff. So
yeah,
yeah,
that was different.
welcome to
Yeah,
Marvelous Blunts, man. We are here live and direct. Pat Brady, Tone, what's good, man?
man, what's good, man? Ready to get my spill because I'm not finna Shang-Chi, man.
Woo!
I'm just
You started
not.
off early, man.
I'm
Hey,
just not like
early, man. If y'all haven't already, man, like, comment, subscribe to Marvelous Blunts, man. We are coming with the content this week.
yes, sir.
We are back for the What If episode 5. Tone,
Zombie episode.
we ready. If y'all ain't seen the preview, it's zombies, so we definitely taking it there. Tonight, of course, we talking about Shang-Chi. Y'all saw what's up. We gonna have Tori in here later. Tori Reloaded in here later. I'm gonna send the link once we get our spill, and we definitely gonna get into this. But Tone, you are fresh seeing Shang-Chi today. You saw it today.
Yeah.
Everybody, I saw it Saturday. Tone saw it today. Tone, give me your spill, man. I mean, I saw you tweet about it. I literally saw you tweet about it, and you didn't look like you were happy.
Man, let me just tell y'all, man. Honestly,
Spoiler alert too.
Yeah, spoiler alert. This is
spoiler alerts through this because I feel like Tone is about to say exactly how he feels about this movie, because how you felt is basically how I felt in the when I
Black Widow
off camera. You feel me?
Yeah.
Reve, what's good?
What's good, Reve? What's good?
Touring in here, let's go. That's me like shit, but Shawty, let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
talk to you. Hey, here we go. Hey, Al, what's up? Hey, Al.
What's up, Al?
Definitely stay tuned for this. Hey. Everybody stay tuned because
y'all know how I'm pretty much calm and like even kill, give everything a fair shot. I'm kind of like the half and half person, I guess.
He is.
Good and bad. So, bro, let me tell y'all, bro. I knew it was a bad sign when I was late to the movie. I was late to the movie. Yeah, I was late to the movie. Got there doing the credits. Doing the trailers or whatever, and that threw me off my time right there. So I'm in the movie.
You missed the trailer. Right? So when you missed the trailer, you knew it was something funny.
Yeah, it was something funny when I missed the trailer. Yes. So I get in that joke, man.
I did too. Hey, I missed the trailer too, bro.
Oh Lord, bro. Oh man, well I was because I was getting some medicine. I was getting meds and doing some 2K shopping. And but look though, that jump was just Shang-Chi itself. Like Pap said Saturday when he said he didn't connect with Shang-Chi. Like I felt a slight connection, but within like the first, I want to say after the bus scene, the movie kind of fell for me. It started going down. I don't know what it was. It just felt like it lost like the energy. I don't know if that was by design or like to make Shang-Chi like sympathetic or something. I don't know, but I just feel like overall, like it was just all over the place for me. It was too much agenda. It was too much agenda at play. Like with the women shit again. They my dad don't even know I'm in a room, acknowledged me, all that shit. Took me out the movie. Literally just took me right out the movie at that point. It was just a bunch of shit, man. I can't even Fang Foom. They did. I don't know who the fuck this soul.
Was he the manager or Fang Foom? Who was he, bro?
Like I don't know what the hell that the dumbass dragon, bro. Like that's not Fang Foom, bro. Like I was pissed at that. So that blew me.
Did you think anything was cool at all?
Oh yeah, hold on. The fight scenes were cool. I thought the rings did. I think the rings translate a little bit better actually seeing it on screen because of what they can do and showing the versatility of it. I like that. I like what they did with what's his name? Damn, who the hell was fighting Wong?
Tony Lau?
Nah, Wong. When he was in the cage. Who was that?
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask you about that too before you get to that. When I saw that scene, I said Tone gonna be pissed because what in abomination was that?
I don't know what the fuck they did. I did like his design. I like the design, but like that was a weekend. I expected more from that.
Dog or something. They made him like he was like
like he was a pet. I did not like. I didn't know what was going, bruh. That shit threw me off. It's right here in my nose. That shit made me mad.
Abomination.
The little
Tori will be here later.
broad. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. The broad that's the girl, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like her line was kind of forced. Like they try to make it funny, like super, and it just felt like it was
a lot of jokes fell flat, right?
Yeah, it fell flat. Yep. The stereotypical jokes I didn't like. No, none of that shit. Didn't really care about that. And the last thing I did like was that they had the Nine Tails Fox when they went to the realm. So that was pretty cool to see an actual Nine Tails Fox little Naruto line right there. And yeah, man, my score would be a 5. So that's my little rant. Like,
oh my!
Like it was just, I just felt like, and I got compromised.
Comments coming in. Hold up. Reve said force funny. Yes.
Force funny. Yes.
They try to force a funny. Aquafina was Aquafina. That's her name. I don't know what that is, but
I didn't know what's up with the Mandarin. Like it was just, I don't know.
You saw that they brought your boy in there? They brought your man there, bro. When I see him on screen, I was like, why is he in this?
Oh, you talking about
the fake Mandarin?
Yeah. That didn't even cross my mind, but I'm not gonna hold you. I forgot all about him. Like literally forgot about him. I had mustache hair in my mouth. My bad. Hey.
Oh, we got some comments. I read the script. I'm not watching shit. Oh damn. My god. Ow. Hey, like I told you, we asked him. I said he can go see it, but I would suggest you just wait till it come out on Disney Plus. No funny. She hates. Yes, we hate force funny. They said Aquafina carried the movie. Spoiler alert.
Aquafina. Who is that?
That's the girl. The Kathy girl.
Okay, Kathy. Okay.
Her real name is Katie. Right. Katie.
Okay. Because I don't know any of these actors. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
Shout out Lex. She said, yes, she bro. She carried the whole movie. She ended up saving the day, bro.
Oh, you know what my last gripe is? So like I do this weird thing where I guess like if I'm like bored watching a movie, I start like lip reading or whatever. But the lip sync was not, I think, as crisp as I liked it. I know it's a weird thing to point out because it's probably some weird shit that only I probably would notice or whatever.
That's when you was bored in that movie.
Like I was like for real, man. Like I was looking at their lips moving. I was like, this is not synced up like it should be, or I might just been coming down from my stoneness. But I didn't like that either. Also, Pat told me off camera that the score was ass. I didn't even hear a score, so I was mad about that. Like
you felt like you were just watching the movie.
Yeah, I was just coasting, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was like, damn, I wish I could have did something else on my Monday. Like that's how I left the theater. I'm not gonna hold you.
It was crazy when I left the theater. I felt kind of the same way to a certain extent. I was like, damn, like what? Like, and then to go on the internet to see like everybody sucking the joint. I'm like, and like I said, Tori, you are a dog. But
you compromised. You got spoiled. You compromised yourself. I know you
that joint was not good, bro. Like
you are compromised, man.
You are a dog.
And you that hurt me, man. I was like, damn. You said I was gonna like it. I did not like it,
bro.
Literally.
We damn near hate, bro. I mean, that you gave it a 5.
Yeah, that was just me being honest. And I don't know. I might be having burnout because I'm detecting a little this like took away my excitement for if like damn like why they.
Do you think it's burnt? Do you think it's burnout? Do you think it's burnout? Yeah, Torrent. Yeah, Torrent. Just put this. I'm gonna say yes. Yes, most definitely. Do you think it's a burnout because we've had Marvel like every month to the point where it's like, I'm not saying I'm not fine with that, but I feel the burnout too, where it is like, bro, I feel like we saw his story in WandaVision somewhere in the episodes. I feel like we saw his story in Falcon and Winter Soldiers with these good guy, bad guys, bro. I'm going into my spiel. Go ahead.
No, you good. Go ahead. That's my shindig. Oh, and Reve, the fighting was not a 10. I want to give it like a 7.5. Another thing, it was too like I know he's an Asian character, but it was literally like too much like dancing in the wind. Like I love Asian movies. Okay, I love
Bro, that
Asian action
scene when
movie.
they was dancing, I said,
Yeah,
Lex leaned over to me and said, "This is some Disney ass shit right here."
it
They
took
were
me
like,
out that.
they're fighting, all of a sudden they're like looking at each other like la 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 la.
The fucking ballet or something, man. That shit was.
I
That
would
shit
never
was.
give up my powers for Lex.
Right. And I think
Yeah.
and I love like shit like Ip Man. I don't know if you ever seen that. Ip Man 1, 2, 3, 4, all that. Those are like good action Asian movies I like. And so that's me saying that this shit was like too, it's like they was pandering too much
And
with
with
some of
the
this Asian shit.
bruh, I mean, I'm not gonna be the one because
But I'm
everybody
done. I'm done with
great
my
said, and shout out to the country of Asia, great country, amazing country. I have no gripes about this, but now I see why they aren't. They like no, because y'all trying to pander to us, bruh. They literally was going on Americans like every second. I'm like, okay, they're like, you got lazy in America, bro. Ho. Everybody ain't lazy, bro. And the thing is, both of them look like they were like 40. I'm like, how old are y'all in this Marvel universe? Doing, bro, they look old as a mug, bro. I'm like, how old are y'all? Hold on.
Pops
This
point.
is the most Marvel movie ever. Yes, agreed, Lex. Agreed. Yeah,
to Pat's point. Another thing that threw me off because this is all starting to replay in my head now. So bear with me. When they say present day, I'm like, all right, this man's out in public with no mask on, bro. This is present day. Where's your mask at? Like, dude, like everybody should have a mask on.
Wall.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, so just no pandemic. Okay, I got you.
And
it's present day.
They did not talk about. I know we're moving past Endgame. I understand we're moving past the snap, all that. But bro, y'all didn't even mention the snap. What happened on Endgame? Like they just literally they 3 second that. They was like,
I think they did in the post credits.
But bruh, they didn't say what happened to Shang-Chi during the snap. What happened to Kathy? What happened to their families? What Katie? What happened, bruh? Like it was no.
This is just assuming that we was past that. I guess I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
To involve the Marvel universe, but not really talk about the Marvel universe. What's going on?
I mean, he just got introduced by Wong.
It's the same year. She talked about it. Bruh, it's the same year. They literally just said he said they had a conversation about the snap with their friends.
I don't even remember.
Going off right now. Hold up. Ain't like 2023. Okay, it's 3 years after. I guess they would have got over it. It was subliminal. Tori, you got to mention a lot because you got to mention a lot.
Five, man.
I'm about to go in real quick so we can get Torian on here.
Go.
Real live. Okay. Here's my good thing I liked about Shang-Chi. I thought the 10 rings was cool. I honestly thought how they had his father using them because Shang-Chi didn't use them at all. I don't know why it's Shang-Chi the Legend of 10 Rings. He didn't really use them. His father, I love how the 10 rings looked like when he was doing like little jump moves and shit like that. Like it looked tight, but it looked a lot like Whiplash.
It did though. It did. Okay.
I thought they had.
Okay.
I did not like Shang-Chi's main character. I did not like the dude who played Shang-Chi straight up. I just didn't. I didn't like Awkwafina's character. I feel like they were trying to do this Ant-Man and Wasp thing. Where it was like this team up thing. And bro, an origin story is an origin story, my nigga. That's start right there. I saw online they was really putting Iron Man picture next to Shang-Chi saying, is Shang-Chi better origin story than Iron Man 1? That's what really started making me mad. I'm like, all right.
I ain't gonna lie to you, now I'm mad because I didn't even hear. That's why I don't be on Twitter or the internet no more. Stuff like that.
They was trying to compare this to Iron Man 4. I said, bro, Iron Man didn't have nobody saving him, having no teamwork. They compared this to Cap's origin story. They even threw Guardians in there. I was like, hold up. bro, I'm at work. Mad as a mug. I'm talking about I actually was heated. I was waiting for today because I said, bro, when we say compromise, all these little networks, all these little bloggers, I cannot even listen to nothing y'all say no more because one, I can't listen to nothing y'all saying no more because y'all literally went in the booth and put your cap on for all the cap y'all gave us. They was like, let me put my cap on nice and tight, bruh. This dude, John Campion, just took his family to go see Shang-Chi. This is probably his 8th time. He saw 2 times for free at CinemaCon. What y'all trying to prove, bruh? Now all of a sudden they talking about let there be, they pushing Venom up.
Yeah, that's on the first.
Ooh. Boom. But now I'm like, bro, this is all a money grab. Y'all just need money. This is basically y'all need our money so bad that y'all got people lying about these films, and they're not great. So get back to my notes. Like I said, I did like the origin story with the kid. I like when he was a kid. I like them little cutback scenes. I thought the kid Shang-Chi was better than the real one. I like the fact that they had like a lot of little references to movies. Like he paid homage to like Rush Hour when they was on the bamboo thing. If you seen Rush Hour 2, that was on Rush Hour 2 when they was on that little, that was like on Rush Hour 2. The director said that too. He was paying homage to a lot of Jackie Chan movies and stuff. And I saw that a little bit. But bruh, the action was good, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough action. And the action was CGI. Marvel got to stop trying to marvel us, bruh. You feel what I'm saying? They're trying to marvel us, bruh. Let us get into the story. Like, make us feel like Tony Stark was a hostage at the beginning of his movie. You really feel that, like, dang, how is he going to get out? He really had to use his smarts. First scene, they driving a bus. Somebody with no bus skills down a hill with no brake. What in the Marvel is that, bruh?
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on, bro.
I was thinking that in my head while I was like actually watching the movie. I was like, all right. Slow burn. Okay, I'm just going with it though.
Slow burn. This movie, I almost went to sleep, bro. That's how boring this shit was. I'm like, bro, are they gonna amp it up? And then I told the Les, I said, how did he have powers to do all that stuff on the bus? She was like, yeah, he got it from his mom, one hand from his dad. One, his mother gave away her powers, so he has no powers. That's dead. His mother gave away his powers to be with the 10 rings dude. He gave away his rings. So they had no powers when they had Shang-Chi or their daughter. There we go. We go to the daughter. The daughter, bruh, she like, I trained myself and started the underground ring. What? Even the end credit scene when she's like, is she good or bad? Like, is she going to be the Mandarin? Is she the Mandarin now?
Y'all should know that those characters are made up for this particular MCU.
Oh my God.
They not even. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but they're not actual characters.
Thank you.
But yeah,
Talo, the place where they get the powers from, where the Dark Dragons was at, equals the Asian Wakanda. Come on, bro. I know Wakanda vibes, like this secret place where, bro, and then it was only like 50 people there.
Hey, no offense to the Asian people, bro, but no, that's not. No, it did Wakanda level anything. I did like the animals.
It was like COVID shot.
I got
a war. It wasn't even a war, bro. It was like 50 people, and then the bad guy said, we'll join your team.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And I didn't like how it was just that one American dude amongst all the Asian dudes. Like, it just gotta be one American.
On top of that, even the father, bruh, Tony, whatever his name is, last name is, excuse me, has been in legendary movies. This is a legend. He's the dude who played the Mandarin. His father has been in a lot of great Asian films. He's like known in the Asian community. He did a great job, but they made another anti-villain. When are we gonna have villains, bruh? Where the villain dies at the end because he was doing villain shit. Not, I give you my 10 rings so you can be the 10 ring guy.
I didn't even see him as anti-villain. I'm not gonna hold. I just saw him as a villain. I didn't even care when he died.
Bro, his whole mission wasn't even to do nothing bad. He was trying to save his
like, I didn't even honestly, that the part that the fact that he wasn't like the Mandarin that I would assume he would be, or the one from the comics, that already, took me away.
Bruh,
Like, I had a bad
he
experience.
gave away his 10 rings, got him back so he can save his wife, not to take over the world, not do anything diabolical no more, to save his wife. He literally went to find his kids to go recruit his wife back.
I wouldn't even say that he's a villain, to be honest. He ain't damn
He's
sure no
not even a
anti-villain.
villain, bruh. There was
I
no
just he's just a person,
he
a
was a bad
vehicle.
father. Once again,
Yeah.
bad, bad. Again, the little dragon saved the day. The CGI on the dragons looked terrible, bruh. The CGI was just like, bruh, why is it a fight on the dragon? He's running this world. He running in a circle in a whirlwind on the dragon. Torian told us that the last 30 minutes was the best. Man, that shit was trash, Torian. That shit was trash.
Compromise.
And you're going to get on here in a couple minutes because I'm almost done. That shit was ass. What's it called? That was the most Disneyest shit I ever seen, bro, in my life. Wong. They used Wong to pull everybody in like, oh, it's Wong. Bruh, he was unnecessary. When was he running everything with the Avengers? Why Doctor Strange ain't pull up on them? Why the fuck did Wong pull up, bruh? Who they basically just initiated them into the Avengers with the weakest Avengers that nobody likes. Mark Ruffalo with a broken hand. I had to point out to Lex, oh, he's not the Hulk no more. She's like, oh, nobody even gives a fuck that he's not even the Hulk no more. Brie Larson, bro, how do you not know about what's something going on with a beacon? You're in space. Oh, I gotta go. Bruh, it's no Avengers that can do Spidey. Where's somebody, bruh? Where's somebody?
Hey,
I'm going in because I'm sick. I'm
funny.
Sick, bruh. I'm sick. Don't feed us, bruh. Bruh, it's okay that this movie was okay. It was a May movie. It had some parts in there where I said they had potential, you know what I'm saying, to make a great movie, but they decided not to because they had jokes that fell flat, action that fell flat because it would come with bullshit, other shit later. Bruh, it just wasn't good. And it's okay. It wasn't as great as everybody's slicing it. Now, if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Much respect to your opinion. But I'm going to say this from my heart. That's your opinion, but you're dumb as shit. Because that is the wildest opinion to say that this movie is one of the top 10 origin. People were saying it's a top 10 MCU movie. Bruh, I can see you to tweet myself. People are saying it's a top 10 MCU movie, bruh. Bruh, we watch Ant-Man. Bruh, it's not better than Guardians of the Origin. It's not better than Caps. It's not better than Iron Man's. It's not better than Ant-Man's. We can go bruh. Doctor Strange. But that's top 5 right there.
Bruh. I don't know what page you be stalking on, bruh. I need send me the pages,
bruh. Just scroll through Bluntz sometimes because we get suggestions like, from what we talk about. You feel me? So when we get those suggestions, I just, it pops up and I'd be mad as fuck. Where's somebody? Yes. But I would have to give this movie a 6, 6.5, and that's whatever. You feel me? It was, yes, definitely experimental in the Okey-doke movie to get everybody to say, oh, it's doing numbers. It made 70 million, bro. Captain Marvel made a silent billion. Nobody, woo, when Captain Marvel came on the screen.
Hey, this joke.
Proton with the hottie, bring her. She should have came through the portal. The fuck?
Hey, I'm gonna just say, man, I'm gonna just take hey, what I give it, a 4?
Damn, you went down on yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another point down and shit. Cause you just literally docked it another point and shit.
Like, really, hold on, I'm sending it to Torian. Right, I'm sending Torian the link right now, everybody. Torian will be here in a couple seconds. It is sent. Torian, it is sent over. Has anybody in the comments seen Shang-Chi? Let us know now in the comments how you felt about Shang-Chi. Yeah, but it was very experimental, man. It was kind of disappointing, Tone, because I'm like, Tone, how is the What If episode better than this movie?
I was so disappointed. Well, I'm not gonna say disappointed. I was so like meh or let down a little bit that I honestly
This is not a lighters up, by the way. I'm lighting the J. This is not
okay,
lighters up.
okay. Yeah, let me put this lighter down because
So
no,
yeah, don't get
I can't
anybody
even,
funny ideas.
I honestly, like I said, when I got out the theater, man, I was like, damn, I don't even want to talk about this shit. That's how uninterested I was. I left the theater. I literally didn't even want to talk about it. All I kept thinking about, hey, with this nigga Toya lied. And that's all I kept thinking about. That's all I kept thinking about. Head. I'm being completely honest. It's not. I can't.
But
I'm
no,
sorry,
Tori's here. He's here now.
I can't,
Everybody
man.
is here. Shout out to
Hey,
Tori.
man, go ahead, give your spill. I'm good.
He gonna give his spill. Now he can talk about the movie because it wouldn't be a spoiler. So now he can talk about it. Tori and Reloaded, people.
What's going on? What's going on?
First of all, everybody know, go like and subscribe to Torian's page. This is definitely our dog, but we definitely gonna discuss this.
Yeah, we know you compromised, man. You got
I'm not. I'm kidding you not.
I'm give you a check, Tori. Tell us yes or no.
I'll shoot. I wish Kevin Feige would give me a check.
I can't, man.
I wish he would.
No, but still, give your. I want you to give your whole spill like we just did everything.
Okay, like myself going into it, like I said, I didn't go in with high expectations. Like this wasn't a movie that I was like all hyped up to go see. I think I was on the same level as everybody else. Maybe it's because it's a new character, you know, a lot of people didn't know about it. And I think that's what probably took some people out of it, because it's not like we got a Shang-Chi cartoon. It's not a lot of people watched or looked at a comic book based on his character. He wasn't an Iron Man or a Captain America that people that already knew about. Even some people probably in Asian culture probably didn't know that much about him because he wasn't a fleshed out character that people knew about. So I think going into it, that's why a lot of people were kind of standoffish, like, I don't know about this. Who is he? You know, a lot of people have a thing where they have to adjust to something or someone new, and he is a new character. And I think they really needed this movie to do well because that determined how they were going to go forward. Because I don't know if y'all remember, Kevin Feige said Iron Man had to work as a movie for them to even kick off the MCU. They said if Iron Man flopped, there would be no MCU. So they had to ride hard on that one movie to be good to get what we have right now. And Iron Man was a well-known character. So that was a risk. So now I think it's the fact that MCU has been established. So now they can flesh out characters that people don't know about, like this one right here. And if it falls flat, it does. If it's successful, like this one was, then, you know, going forward, then they'll be good. So I think that's what it really all boils down to, is that it's a new character. People didn't know who he was. I've always heard that Shang-Chi didn't have the best origin story even going into this. So I didn't even expect it to be that good. I always heard that he didn't have the best origin story. So for a lot of people to say that they felt this was like the best origin story, I'm like, I don't know where, because in the comics, he didn't have a good origin story. So it kind of actually played off of that because he really doesn't have the best origin story. But I'm curious to see how his character is going to play off going forward, because especially with that post-credit scene, like what is that? First off, where's that beacon coming from? Like, well, who is it going to? How old are these rings really? Because they said it's way more than 1,000 years old. So it's really, really, really old. So where did they come from? So I'm curious to see what they're going to do as far as it is going forward with this character. But like I said, I ended up liking the movie a little bit more than I had went in there going to see it. And that's my honest opinion. Like, I really thought I was going to not like this movie. I went in there not wanting to like it. Like, I went in there with low expectations and ended up like, and I think it's because what we got with Black Widow and, some other stuff. And then,
Black Widow was better than this.
Black Widow, I don't know.
Black Widow was better than this.
I don't know. So I
don't even think you believe that. I don't even think you believe that.
I don't like this movie. I do say this: it was better than Black Widow, and it was better than Captain Marvel to me.
Captain Marvel was better than this, bro.
Nah, I know you lying. What?
Nah,
Are you?
Nah.
You really believe that? You really believe that?
Yeah.
Hey, in the stand on that. In the comments, y'all let me know what movies y'all think was better. But Torian, this is my thing. This is my only
Mhm.
advice, bro. You told we went into that motherfucker thinking I went in there with high expectations because
of you.
of you and a lot of people. And we thought that we was gonna go in there to like, can you admit it was meh though? It was just meh.
To you, but I liked it.
Hold on. All right, so let me ask you this, bro. Explain to me what the fuck they did with the dragons.
Yeah,
Please, bro.
Well, first off,
that?
I want to know what blog post said that dragon was Fin Fang Foom.
That's what I assumed it was. The one that was in behind the wall.
Exactly. A lot of people everybody assumed that's who it was. So when it came in and they said the dragon was called the Great Protector, I said people gonna be mad because they assumed that it was that, but they never confirmed that it was. They never confirmed that.
I'm not talking about the Great Protector. I'm talking about the other one. Oh, first of all, Lex, you wild. I'm good. You wild. You put Endgame up there. I'm good. Block from the comments right now.
Better Endgame was ass.
Okay, you need to block yourself too. You need to leave too. I'm done. I'm done.
It just the last fight scene. It's just like this seemed like a movie we've seen before. Like that's my thing. It just seemed like something we've seen before, and it doesn't seem like something fresh as it should feel. You feel me? Even though Captain Marvel. Even these ones right here, even though Captain Marvel was very mid to me, it was something I never seen before, like the space shit. You feel me? Black Widow, I've seen stuff like that before. Like it just wasn't nothing new, and I just couldn't connect with the main guy from Shang-Chi. I couldn't.
Like I said, like I was
Dark World. Okay, I give you that one. But still wild. What's that Endgame? Both of y'all wild as shit. I can't stress how wild y'all are, bro. I can't stress it, bro.
But like I was saying, I already knew this character did not have a good origin story, so I didn't expect many people to really like it because the origin story. That's why. Okay, like I said, his character does not have a good origin story, so they had to throw things in there to make it even somewhat interesting. Otherwise, you would have hated. You probably would have really hated it.
I give you that.
So they, like I said, so they had to throw things in there to even make it like somewhat spectacular without it being completely falling flat. Because they knew they would have been committing suicide if they did that. So they had to throw some things in there that at least look somewhat interesting. That'll keep you going back for his character, because his character is going to come back. Most definitely, he's going to be returning because they setting him up to be a part of the next Avengers.
Like
that's what they're setting him. That's what they're setting him up for. And he's, as far as we know, the first recruit. So
sucks. And he sucks. He sucks. We recruiting the bro. That's why Nick Fury needs to be always recruiting everybody, because. No, we got a little argument going on in the comments right now.
That's wild, bro.
Better Endgame. Let's say I try to watch Endgame so many times, fall asleep within the first 20 minutes.
You got Marvel fatigue. You got the fatigue. It's okay to have the fatigue, the burnout.
Garbage. Black Widow was better than Captain Marvel.
Will you admit that last scene when he was fighting with the Rings and the Dragon was better than what they tried to do with them live action Dragon Ball Z movies?
Oh, well, yeah. What? That's what I asked.
Yeah,
but
of course.
If they remade DBZ now, it'd probably be more epic. I guarantee you that.
Because they could, it's like touring. They could have did more, but like I said, that whatever the budget, whatever the case may be, it just didn't hit for me, bro. It was just like, man, like I felt like I seen this movie. It didn't excite me to see the Eternals. Like it didn't make me no more excited to see the Eternals.
I will say I'm like leaning more towards that. I am excited to see the Eternals because I have questions that need answering, and I need them answered in that movie. I mean, they kind of answered one of them. They kind of answered one of them in the final trailer, like, you know, why didn't they interfere and everything like that? And, you know, Celestial. We don't even have to say spoiler alert. That's what they said. So I'm curious to see, like, you know, how they're going to do with those characters, because they play such a huge part. Because they play a huge part with the X-Men. Like they are like the X-Men are like an extension of them. So, you know, I think everybody pretty much knows that or should know that.
So I can watch any good Marvel 100 times if I can watch. That's a fact. That's a sleep movie. Endgame is a sleep movie for me. That's how I go to sleep. Just turn Endgame, go smack out. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's this. I get a nice sleep off Endgame too, Tone. It's only started our channel was literally Endgame. So shout out to Endgame.
Yeah, shout out Endgame. Let me say this. It's not a sleep movie, but I will say I won't just randomly turn on Endgame. Like I wouldn't even randomly turn on any Marvel movie. I haven't like been turning it on, but I would. I would turn on Infinity War before I turn on Endgame.
When it comes for me, when it comes to Endgame, the only thing I can really watch on Endgame is the last battle scene. Like that's the only part. Yeah. That's the only part that I can really sit and just watch. I don't think I could go back and watch the entire thing leading up to that. Even I already know what happens, but I think just watching that last scene, because you know they always said when Infinity War was getting ready to come out, people got mad. They said we was going to be seeing all these characters. Where was they? We only saw the main ones, but then it turns out when that part came in Endgame, like, oh, that's what they were talking about. Mm-hmm. That part right there.
You can find that part anywhere. Like that Avengers Assemble part. Find that almost anywhere.
How do y'all feel about them pushing up Venom 2 now, seeing Shang-Chi's success?
Well, first off, if they were going to do that, they might as well have not moved it from its original date, which was going to come out a couple days before the new one that they just made. Like the original date was supposed to be like the 24th of September, something like that. So like you moved it to the 15th. First off, I knew that wasn't going to work from jump, because why would you release that on the same day as the new Halloween movie? Like, what were you think? Like, what were you think? When I saw that, I said, oh my God. I said, who is working over there at Sony right now? Somebody needs to be fired for doing that. Because, like, you know, you're going to be competing to make money, and that movie is probably not going to make a lot of money. So them moving it back up to the first was probably the best move that they could do. I said, don't move it no more. Keep it right where it's at, because that's going to be like just keep it at that date. You shouldn't have moved it in the first place, to be honest. I said that day that you had it originally was a good day. It was nothing else coming out. Luckily, they got that day as a free day that nothing else is coming out with it. So they got lucky twice. So
yeah, no, they definitely capitalized off nothing coming out this weekend. I was like, oh shit, it's nothing out. So only thing you can see shit is that. And it was Torrent, it was at Gallery. I think it was at every
it was all day. Like that today. It was all day, like it was literally every 15 minutes it was showing.
The new event, this new Avengers roster. Yes, agreed.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't think some of these dudes even gonna make the roster. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Shang-Chi's not gonna make the roster. I'm not gonna
I can't even call the roster, because we don't even know who the upcoming roster is. I mean, as far as we know, they're setting up Shang-Chi to be a part of the roster, but he's only one person. We don't know who the rest is supposed to be.
Captain America, the new Falcon Captain.
Yeah, he's on there. I'm not looking forward to his movie either. I am looking forward to Venom.
What I think they're going to do is they're going to take like either a brand new character or a side character any new character, whether they're a main character or a side character for a movie, and that's who's going to start making up like the new Avengers. Like I think, like I said, with Shang-Chi, I think he's going to be a part of it. When they come out with Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, she's going to be a part of it. The Patriot character from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we know he's actually one of the leaders of the new Avengers. Like if they do it based on the comic, he actually is one of the leaders, like the main person that they go to.
So I mean, we know about 4 or 5 guaranteed just because of the end game, and then the first one.
They're actually setting. Now that I think about it, they're actually setting up for a lot of group team type of people, not just the Avengers, but they're also supposed to be setting up like the I want to say, of course, with the Sinister Six, but that's like Sony's stuff right there. They're also supposed to be setting up, I think, it's some group that Doctor Strange is a part of. I think they called the Illuminati. I think they called the Midnight Suns or something like that. I forgot what it's called.
That's well, I think that they setting up the Illuminati personally with Strange. I think that they're going to go that route.
Expand. Why you say that?
Huh?
Why you say that? Yeah.
Oh, because like I think you said it last week. We talking about the Spider-Man trailer. Mm-hmm. Might have been a week and a half ago. Where you said that you saw Strange looking a little funny when he's interacting with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
I like that could be, and then we get the What If episode of him actually being the Dark Sorcerer. So I could kind of see them trying to make him more of like a villain role, because that would be a great role for him. Like he takes in him, Namor, Mr. Fantastic,
Yeah.
whoever else they could bring in. I like that would be hyper interesting to me. That would actually bring me back and loving embrace. Like if I get some stuff like that, because I want them to be I want them to be real dark. They got to go darker. Like
yeah,
that's what I want.
Maybe that's what happened, Torian. Honestly,
I need that realism.
With Shang-Chi, I think I was just off the dark wave. Where we just saw.
One thing that got me was the amount of cursing they did in this movie.
They cussed.
Like shit, I must have remember that. I must have really not been paying attention because I didn't even notice if they did. Damn.
Yeah, they cussed a few. They cussed a few. They didn't go overboard like dropping F-bombs and nothing like that. But they did cuss a few. Like they said, I heard them say like bullshit a few times in the movie.
I heard. Okay, I literally heard them say that one time.
They said it a couple of times.
Yeah. Hey, look, Torian, look, man. If Kevin Feige's right now, just let us know, bro. Cause no, bro, this was ass, bro. They gotta come harder with it. Look. I'll say this about them. I think that whatever his little beacon story is, even though that was a trash end scene, I think that has something to do with the Eternals and Galactus and shit. Like, I honestly think that the beacon is going off because the ring switched, like powers, kind of, sort of. Like, remember, he said his father was alive for centuries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gave him eternal life. Yeah,
so, he probably already met all the Eternals, you know what I'm saying? Like he's seen a lot. He's seen a lot. Yeah, so they know about his power. So now that he's transferred to his son, that's why it's probably going off like somebody else has the food.
At first, I thought they was gonna do the 10 rings like they did in the comics, where like literally a ring that they wore on each finger, and basically the rings. I think it was like I forgot what they said.
They all control a different element to life in the guys. It was like but the reason why they didn't use the rings, Torian, is because they didn't want to confuse it with the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know how people would be confused with the
some people would have been,
but that's literally what they said.
And then they said, and then also they said that the 10 rings was the name of the organization that the father created. And if you look at their emblem, like the 10 rings emblem, that actually was shown in one of them Iron Man movies. So there's the connection between him and Iron Man.
Yeah, man.
But you know what? But like I said, but you know what? Like I said, in a way, like some of the stuff that y'all was like, having an issue with, I'm glad that they kind of did not hit us over the head heavy with it. The reason I said that is because if they do that, imagine they come back with a sequel and they got light with it. Why would you start heavy and then go light?
Yeah,
like why would you go all the way up and then why would you go? Like, this
is a sequel,
huh? There's definitely gonna be a sequel. The movie made this much money. They forced Venom to move from that spot back to the first. You already know they going.
I don't know. God willing, this pandemic gone by the time that second joint come out. But no.
Hey, last day for me. I'm glad Marvel tried something new. Different. I want them to keep trying new and different stuff. This one just didn't hit. I mean, I feel like they could have did. They definitely could have did a lot fucking better though.
No.
Money y'all got over there.
It did for us. It didn't hit. You feel me?
Oh yeah. For the uncompromised
money, everything, and Torian who's been compromised.
Mitch been compromised too.
Mitch, what's good, bruh? No, hell no.
I feel like y'all are like literally in the small minority of the people that really did not like it. But that's okay. But you know what? That's okay because everybody has different tastes, and I can accept that. I'm not getting mad that y'all didn't like it. Just like y'all not getting mad that I liked it.
I said it was mad, but I feel like it's being overhyped because I'm like, bruh. It was nothing that we haven't already seen. It was like the boy Mulan. He's like Mulan.
The boy Mulan.
He was like Mulan. I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, when are these Marvel characters going to accept you have a power? Him and Spider-Man probably will be best friends. Because they
but that's
not be superheroes.
But that's the thing, though. Shang-Chi doesn't. I think that's another part of his story, because he's like one of the few Marvel characters that does not have abilities. He doesn't have a power. He doesn't have a suit like Iron Man or anything, or super soldier serum like Captain America. He's just a regular. He's just a regular person. Because I don't even think he even had. I don't want to speak like jump the gun, but let's just hypothetically say I don't even think even in the comics he had possession of the 10 rings like that, or maybe he did. I'm not entirely sure, but like I said, he's basically, when they created his comic back in the day, they said they wanted him to have like a Bruce Lee type of feel. And if you look at how he looked in the comics, he looks just like Bruce Lee. So
Boy,
that's what
he looked like Bruce Lee that deserved to get more punches in the face, because Bruce Lee's face is so sharp. That man, this actor, he actually looks like that stock photo that he posed in 2014. He actually looks like a stock photo. Torn, you really think he looked like a Bruce Lee, bro? Hell no.
It could have been worse. They could have got one of them K-pop
they performances. Jackie Chan, and I would have been like, yes.
Not Jackie Chan. Now you know Jackie Chan is too old, so they wasn't going to get Jackie Chan to do that.
They could have de-aged him. He could have did all.
No one would have believed it, though. Maybe though, I don't know. Maybe who knows? Maybe Kevin Feige going to be calling Jackie Chan up sometime in the future and say, "Look, we got this part for you that we want you to read."
No, Tori, no. Keep Jackie Chan away from this.
Listen, hold on. Hey, if they can get Angelina Jolie to be in Eternals, they can get Jackie Chan.
I think that's her little beef she got with God on the low. She just like be having people don't know this, but that's just like her out. She's trying to be the Wonder Woman of Marvel, because that's what she's giving. Damn it, Mitch said whole ass dragon, bruh. That dragon Mitch was so fucking weak. He came out the water age. I'm thinking it's gonna be a big ass dragon, little mini ass dragon. Then all of a sudden, the dark, whatever that was, that's been sitting in a village for the whole time, bro. The Wakandans would have never let this happen in Wakanda.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, because you was mentioning something about him going to save his wife. You mean the wife that was actually dead, but the rings was telling him that she was really alive, in order to free that thing that was behind that wall. That was the whole thing.
Shit. I think that was some maternal shit. I think that is some maternal shit that's gonna be making the Eternals be like, what the fuck's going on? 2 hours of a DH Jackie Chan is crazy. That would be nuts.
I'm here for the Eternals, man. I can't wait to check that.
So you
right. I said the same thing.
I'm here for that.
At first I wasn't. I'm gonna tell you why. Because of what they were doing with Brian Tyree Henry's character. They kept pushing that, okay, he's going to be a gay character. It's going to be a gay kiss. He's going to have a son. Yeah. When they kept pushing that, I was like, that's taking me out of it, because I'm like, I know this movie is not about to be about that, but why do you keep pushing that? Like, what are you talking about? And then seeing this trailer, and I was like, okay, now you're pulling me back in. But now I'm kind of like in the back of my mind, what are they about to do with his character and everything like that? Because his character, he's basically is the one that creates the weapons and he pilots the ship. So like that's like a dope, ability to have. But don't just focus on his sexuality, which by the way is not even in the comics. Might I add? They just kind of just threw that in there. But we all know, how they go.
I want to see
who you want to see?
What's his name? Gilgamesh. I actually want to see how they implement his powers.
Who was that? Tom?
And like he was like this king. Oh, and like actual mythology, he was like this king of like gold. And his origins kind of he's like this conqueror similar to Alexander the Great in that vein. It's a little shit to get to. But
I'm looking it up. He's basically in the movie. Well, he's an Asian character in the movie.
In fact, he's Pan-African. I believe he's actually supposed to be like black.
Yeah, he almost, I forgot what kind of character I can compare it to. But if you remember in the final trailer when they were fighting off the Deviants, he's the one that did like that super punch, like to the side, and it punched them all the way back. That's his character. That's his character. So
little fake Justice League coming together.
But everybody's been talking about they want to see the Black Knight character played by Jon Snow.
Only because he played Jon Snow. That's the only why people even know.
And they know that. See, and that's why you got Torin, I have to give Marvel their props whenever I can because I'm like, y'all got the bag to pull whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can bring the actors that we want to see and will make fan. Because even the character who plays Shang-Chi, he has a stand base from his show off Netflix, a funny show. I forgot what it's called. What is it? Kim's Convenience. It's on Netflix. He has a stand base already. So they do a good job. And I think his character to do all Games of Thrones was the one that made the bus turn to roses or something.
I don't think that. Are you talking about Black Knight, which is Jon Snow? But I don't think he did that. I don't think he was the one that did that because what I like about based on seeing the trailer from his character, it looks like he's kind of like the guide for the audience because he's the one that asked the question that we was all trying to find the answer to. Like, where were y'all at? Why didn't y'all interfere? And it looks like he's the guide right now. And the thing, he's the only one that looks like he hasn't discovered his power yet. But they say later, they said that he's definitely going to play a huge role. Even after the Eternals, if we say that never saw some of them again, he's one of the characters going to continue going forward in the rest of the phases. So he's definitely going to be important. But I thought it was dope that they brought 2 Game of Thrones characters back, like in one movie. You got Jon Snow and Robb Stark.
I don't know how to give it to you. They be like, "Hey, we have the money."
As long as they go super cosmic, they'll get at least a 7.5.
When I saw that Celestial, I was like, honestly, do you know how long it's been since we've seen a Celestial? Yeah. I said,
that's a no. That of Bucks got me right there because I like shit like that where it's like it look epic. You know what I'm saying? Like
I said when I first saw him, I said his face looked like a domino.
No, bruh. And he looked just like that John Guardians, a little joint that had the stab. So I'm like,
that's Crow. I think his name is Crow, the red one. Crow.
So everybody, like y'all heard, man. We are all excited to see. I mean, we definitely did not go off with the Shang-Chi and agree with that. You feel me? But I see everybody is excited for Eternals and Venom October 1st. So y'all definitely get ready for that. Before we go, I want to know, because it's coming up 2 days from now. What prediction? Because we saw I don't know if everybody know, but if Marvel just dropped the joints, I think it's the poster art or whatever for the episode coming up is zombies. I don't know how y'all feel about zombies, but I fuck with zombies. Tone, since you running point, what's your predictions for what if?
Everybody be lit, bro. They about to continue going up. Like what? Zombies are next. They had a great run since that Peggy Carter bullshit. Seriously, I think they since I don't know what they did. I don't know what they did, bro. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. To this is what I've been. This makes me happy to talk about shit like this. It's like the animation is really what you can have fun and play around with,
right?
And that actually excites me. And not what they doing pandering shit.
So you think? Do you think this zombie shit is going to be a part of
the canon? Yeah,
like a part of like what happened with Doctor Strange did.
This is another time.
That episode was so. Listen, I didn't get the chance to tell y'all how I felt about that Doctor Strange episode, but damn, that episode was so dark, but it was so sad. I mean, like, imagine you being in that position where you trying to bring the love of your life back in every scenario, even with you and all the power you had, you could not bring her back because she was going to die regardless, no matter what you did.
Let me tell you, that's why it worked, because it was so tragic. There's no happy ending. That's why shit works. You can't have the heroes always win. Like, that's just the fact. That's why villains are compelling. That's why you gotta have a great villain to even invest in. So that's why I love that. That's why I think the Doctor Strange episode is better than the Chadwick episode. Honestly.
No, yeah, for sure. I definitely agree. Yeah. Tori, what you think about the zombies and shit? Like you rocking with?
I'm ready for, because I mean when I saw the previews, like the trailer for it, and I saw that you had zombies. Like, I said Marvel going there they really going there now with some zombies. So I'm curious to see what they're going to. I said with zombies, you have no other choice, but that's like one of the darkest places you can go, except going into the realm of like demonic shit and everything like that, because now you're dealing with the dead. So
don't worry, we're going to
So I'm curious to see exactly what they're gonna do with this episode. It's probably gonna be one of the ones that some of the kids might get scared to watch because that shit might give them nightmares. But it is what it is. So I'm definitely invested into that zombie episode to see what what happened for that to even occur. I'm just curious because didn't they have a run? Didn't they have like maybe it sounds like they had a run, like a comic run dealing with zombies.
Yeah. Shout out to Al because he definitely, off camera always talks about that. Like, just him. He used to have a comic with the zombies and the whatever. He loved this series. So definitely is some like comic shit. But for this episode, before I go, everybody who got something to say about whatever, put in the comments now, which I think about.
And before y'all go, I hope that the like on like a serious note, I hope that the actress who plays Shuri is actually recovering, because I don't know if you heard, she got hospitalized when she was doing a stunt on
Black Panther.
On the next Black Panther movie. Yeah, I think they said it's something about a rig or went wrong or something like that.
I think a rib is broken or something.
Her rib?
I think.
I don't know. I don't know because they didn't put anything out, like any details out, like what the injury was. They just said that she had an injury and that she was hospitalized.
I saw something about a rib. I might be wrong though. I could be.
And I said, if you cannot do a stunt, that is what your stunt double is there for. That is what they are paid to do.
Bruh,
and that's what it boils down to.
Kill.
I feel like somebody said that last week.
No, hey, but that's some real shit though. Like, well, prayers are that she gets better, because they definitely need her to keep the story going. Like, and it, like not being funny, like they already down a Black Panther, like on some real shit, like in real life. So, I think that's why I think the What If character, just my prediction, I think that. By the end, Chadwick is going to go to that reality where he is going to be, is going to be Star-Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, like in another reality, and that's just where he's going to be in space in another little joint. But next week's episode, I really do hope it's tight. I do hope. I mean, this week's episode, I really do hope it's tight. I love zombie shit. You know what I'm saying? I think zombie, you could really just do whatever. And man, we're gonna see what happens, man. But Shang-Chi, man, we just, you know what I'm saying, rapped about that joint. Torian, give you a spill, man, before we dip, man.
Well, first off, I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and give my take about the movie. I know we have differences of opinion when it comes to the movie, but like I said, that's okay. That's what makes the conversation flow. Everybody's not going to agree. There's always going to be some disagreements, but I'm glad it was a healthy conversation. It's not like we was bumping heads or anything like that. So we still all got our points across at the end of the day, but I still don't know how Tone believes Captain Marvel was that shit, because it was just some shit. That's all it was, and that's all it will be. I will say that. I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
Always get my one beef that everybody can say is that I'm the only one that likes Captain Marvel. I'll take it.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my goodness, bro! He really fucks with that joint. Like, he really fucks.
Guess I'll put it like this, Tone. I will support I will support the next Captain Marvel movie only because Monica Rambeau is in it. I don't know what they're going to do with Ms. Marvel, the Kamala Khan character, because I haven't seen her character, because they haven't come out with a show yet.
Nothing. They kept that shit on.
About to debut.
They really are. So I'm curious to see
She-Hulk.
Huh?
She's going to be in She-Hulk. That's her.
When?
That's her debut.
I didn't hear about that. Like, why would they have her debut in another show before she has her show?
Right. Yeah, I mean her show. Damn, her show. I'm sorry, her show. Yeah.
So I know she's having a show, so I can't really judge off of what she's going to do, but I know what I'm going to go see that for, and that's for the Monica Rambeau character for obvious reasons, for research purposes. So
obvious reasons,
and she working out too. Like I follow her on Instagram. She is working out hard. She said it's right. She said it's right and tight or tight, like Dr. Evil. Not Dr. Evil. Gold member said.
What? Shorty turned up for real. Hey, also shout out everybody in the comments, man, that pulled up tonight. For the convo, man. We appreciate y'all. We definitely back this Wednesday. Tone, give us some spill, man, for you go. Shout out to Torian again.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Torian, man. Shout out everybody in the comments, man. Shang-Chi ass, wasting my Monday. Yeah, man.
You got your,
Like I
but
said,
hey,
man.
but guess,
Hey,
but
man,
hey,
come
and
back
they
for
but you,
What
but
If
hey,
Thursday.
but the thing of the matter is, y'all both helped, myself included, get the amount of money you did, and y'all, hey,
We
and
did.
you look at this way, and look at this way. At least, but at least, oh yeah, you might be right. The mouse probably did do some underhanded shit, but no, but look at it this way. Because of that, it helped it move Venom up to where it should have just stayed at. So I mean, something came out of it.
You're right. You know that.
Something came out of it. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I laughed so hard when I found out that Venom had said, "Oh, Shang-Chi was number one. It made all this money. Let's take this date back." When that happened, I laughed so hard. I said, "Sony ain't shit."
I was just confused, to be honest with you.
But we'll definitely have a review for Venom. So everybody,
I'm coming back for that one.
Yeah, it'd be nice if everything goes well with that, man. But y'all like, comment, subscribe to Marvelous Bluntz, man. ASAP Rocky, man. This the Shang-Chi review, man. Y'all make sure y'all come back this Thursday night. Once again, like I said, to check out our show, man. And yeah, man.
Yeah, What If series. Go check that.